I just posted a video about how to find your husband in your birth chart.
In 2025, women are looking for sugar daddies.
Where is Mr. Right? At 46 years old with no kids, I still haven't found him.
The search for a sponsor continues. Many single women are still looking for Mr. Right.
We're going on a sugar daddy hunt.
One thing about me is just like, where's my husband? You know what I mean?
Ladies, if you're looking for a husband, you have to be where they work at.
Me. I'm ready for my husband. I'm ready to date somebody seriously. I'm ready.
Apparently, times are getting harder. They're ready now for a man to take care of them. Kindly subscribe to the channel as it further supports us in our work. Thank you.
TikTok fam. Where the f do I find a husband? Like, I got a secret that I'm taking in the motherfucking grave with me. I can't tell y'all. But I'm looking for a husband. So, if you are hubby material, my husband needs to come save me at this point.
I'm gonna be really honest, and I just feel like people are gonna judge me, but I'm gonna come out and say it. Whenever I need a doctor, I go on ZocDoc and I look at pictures of the doctors to see which one's the hottest, and that's how I decide which doctor I'm going to. Sorry. Have I been catfished before? Yes. I've been catfished by a doctor. It happens.
Have you guys ever just sat there and wondered, like, where is Mr. Right? At 46 years old with no kids, I still haven't found him. I'm taking applications in 2025, but I have very high standards. So, if you want to know those standards, well, just have it together. Please have it together. I am not putting up with the bull this year, okay? This girl is ready to meet the man of her dreams. Okay, so yes, 2025 is going to be my year.
Where is Mr. Right at 46 with no kids? Well, to be honest, madam, you passed him a long time ago. A lot of women have already walked away from the man they were truly supposed to be with, thinking they could do better or that there would always be more time. She also mentions she has high standards, and I'm guessing it's those very same high standards mixed with a refusal to compromise that's led her to be 46 with 0 children. She's really talking like she's doing somebody a favor, like some man should be lucky she's finally ready to meet the love of her life. But by this point, many of the good, loyal and genuine men are already married. The pool she's looking in now is much smaller, and the men she's hoping to attract have options, often younger women who are willing to grow together. It's almost like she's expecting men to have been frozen in time, just waiting for her to be ready, without realizing that the clock was ticking for everyone. High standards are fine, but when they turn into an impossible self-imposed wall, you end up alone.
Hi, I am using TikTok for the sole purpose of finding a partner. Dating apps haven't really worked for me where I'm currently living, which is in North Dakota. So I am using this platform to find love. Let me know if you're interested.
Me. I'm ready for my husband. I'm ready to date somebody seriously. I'm ready. Ask me where I've been all weekend. In the house. Right here. Right here. I've been watching Disney classics all weekend. I know. I'm so unserious. Like, I'm not going to find a man unless I go outside. But I have no energy for outside. Somebody just, like, bump into me at my next Walmart or Home Depot run, and I'll be ready for marriage. Just propose. Just propose in aisle 7.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of y'all are going to die alone simply because what the fuck are you talking about? I seen this video of this girl saying like she don't go out on a date with nobody unless they offer to pay her bills.
I know she lying.
Girl, you gonna be waiting all your whole fucking life. Cause who is going to pay for your bills to go on a date with you, girl? Like, when did it get like this?
She doesn't go out on dates unless he pays her bills. What does she think this is? A relationship or a rent payment plan. I don't know where these entitlements come from, but because of them, many of these women today will end up by themselves. They've convinced themselves that their time has a price tag, as if every interaction with a man should come with a payment attached. This mentality pushes away the very men they claim to want, because no man with self-respect is going to invest in someone who sees him as an ATM. Over time, this habit of putting a dollar sign on their presence turns them into commodities instead of partners. And when the looks fade and the competition grows younger and hungrier, they'll realize they've priced themselves out of love. And we're already seeing a trend of this. By 2030, many of these women will be even more lonely.
The biggest issue for dating in your 30s is that my mind, for the first time ever, knows what I'm looking for in a partner, in a relationship, okay? Like, I know what a red flag is. For the first time ever, my brain has standards. It's crazy. My body, on the other hand, has reached her sexual peak. She's raring to go at all times. She can't be satiated, okay? She has no standards, all right? She's open to anyone, anytime, anywhere. Oh, what's that? A mannequin? Does he have 10 fingers? We'll make it work, okay?
I'm in my 30s and single, and this is going to be the very last Valentine's Day where I will be single. This is what I'm doing to guarantee by next year I am married, changing my self-image from a single girl to a wife. I embody the energy of a woman who knows that she's cherished, adored, loved, and pursued. Not sitting around anymore waiting for a man to come save the day. Romanticizing my life, because a wife does not worry if love is going to find her. She already knows that it's happening. Whatever you believe, you receive, so I need you to change your self-image right now. Stop identifying yourself as a single girl and start identifying yourself as a woman who is deeply loved, adored, and pursued. I guarantee you by next year, you'll also be married.
Okay, so I have a little secret to share with you guys. In 2025, women are looking for sugar daddies. Now, where do you find these sugar daddies? The problem is with the sugar daddy sites, the women on there are fucking hot, okay? They are like models. So where does that leave the rest of us? Okay. Not saying that you're not beautiful or, you're not pretty. I'm saying that there's a lot of competition on those sugar daddy websites. So where does a regular girl find a sugar daddy without having to go on Seeking Arrangement?
She said in 2025, women are looking for sugar daddies. But let's be real, that's nothing new. That's been around for ages. Whenever some women get tired of doing it on their own, they suddenly start singing the I Need a Man tune. But not for love, for funding. They'll try to reel in a simp to bankroll their lifestyle while they contribute the bare minimum. She also mentioned that on these sites, there's a lot of competition with hot women, and then asked, well, what are regular girls supposed to do? The answer is simple. Get a job. Stop trying to live off someone else's hard work. Many of these chicks aren't looking for partnership. They're looking for sponsorship. A lot of these women are delusional. They're willing to go to extreme lengths to avoid facing reality. They'll waste time curating a fake lifestyle for Instagram, chasing men with money, and convincing themselves they deserve luxury just for existing.
Dating in this generation is hard. And let me tell you why. Men no longer want to put in any effort, and women are giving it up for little to no effort. You got these podcasts messing up everybody's minds, telling them that men are bad and women are bad, and now we have a gender war going on. So now we both hate each other. If you out here dating, you are a soldier. I salute to you. Because, baby, I'm not doing it. And with women giving it up so easy, it made women like me who actually really want something and actually really want to get to know somebody hard. Because we require men to put in effort. It's like nowadays, if you ask a man to take you out on a date, he think you're trying to use him. It's like at this point, I'm okay with being single, and I really don't care if I have a man or not.
You know why I need a husband? Because I had to go get my oil changed today. And then I had to go get some new tires. And now I got to do something else mechanical. Like, I do not belong out here. And I belong at home making some fresh juices and cooking a home cooked lunch and dinner and breakfast. That's where I need to be instead of out here doing this manly work. And then I even have to play the part today. I got into character. I had to put on the whole outfit. Lord, send me my husband. I know you're going to send him soon, but golly, I don't belong out here doing this manly work.
Why is it that when a woman is struggling to do labor, she suddenly starts saying she wants a man or a husband? Because that's exactly what's happening here. She went and got an oil change and new tires, felt the weight of handling it herself, and suddenly realized she needed a husband. It's about convenience. She wants a man to take over the responsibilities she doesn't want to deal with, to make her life easier. The problem is, men aren't looking to be human toolboxes or 24/7 maintenance crews for women who only remember they need a man when the work gets hard. If the only time you think about marriage is when your car breaks down or your bills pile up, then you're not looking for a partner. You're looking for free labor on demand. And that's not a marriage. That's a service contract.
How to find a husband. First things first. Number 1, get fit. And I'm not saying look like a supermodel, but be in the best shape you possibly can be. Number 2, empty out your baggage. A clean conscience is an open heart. Number 3, be feminine. I know this may be hard, but you have to lean back and let the men approach you. And number 4, stop going out and hoping you're going to find the love of your life at 3 a.m. You just won't. The husband you really want, sadly, is not there. You're welcome.
Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to episode number 2 of the day in the life of a 47-year-old single woman living in San Diego. So I came to a conclusion yesterday, probably a really important one, that I will never, ever, ever do dating apps. And yeah, I just feel like they're not for me. I think I'm too old for them, especially after I sat on the couch with my daughters last night and I was watching them use their apps, and we were just laughing at situations and people's profiles and stuff like that. And I definitely think that that's not the route for me. I know that a lot of people use them and that they work very well for some people. Some people go into long-term relationships, marriages, stuff like that, using these dating apps. But I think for me, I just don't like them. I don't feel comfortable. And I won't use them.
Well, in general, dating apps don't really yield good results, especially when trying to date seriously. I believe only about 12% get into serious relationships. Don't quote me on that. So I do understand why this woman got off them, because it just wasn't working. But the truth is, dating as an older woman is hard, period. The dating pool is smaller, the competition is younger, and the men in her age range often have different priorities. And she's not just dating casually, she's on a mission to find a husband. That level of urgency can make dating even harder because it puts pressure on every interaction. Men can feel when someone is trying to fast-track them into marriage, and many will back away if it feels like they're being recruited to fill a position rather than genuinely chosen for who they are.
Dating is really hard. It's really hard to get your hopes up about somebody and then have it not work out. I'm not crying over a man. I'm kind of am, but I also haven't eaten, so I'm emotional. But this is just going to be a really vulnerable post, I guess. I'm trying really hard to put myself out there. I am putting myself out there. But I feel like I don't find a lot of people that I'm interested in or that I'm attracted to or that there's that connection in a multitude of ways. And so when you finally do find somebody like that and it doesn't work. I don't want to say I'm gutted. That's too strong. I'm actually okay. Despite this, I'm actually okay. But it is disappointing because you get excited. Then you have to rally and you have to put yourself back out there. And Merlin series trying to make me feel better. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm bummed and dating gets me down sometimes. And I'm trying to practice what I preach and do everything the right way and meet people in person or on apps. I don't care. I'm not going to discriminate at this point, even though I think the apps suck. But I just really want my person. I'm really tired of being alone. And people will say, like, you will find it when you least expect it. But, like, how are you going to find something if you're not looking, if you're not putting it out there? So I am putting it out there. I'm going through the motions. I'm doing the work. And I just have to remember that I'm not in control and I can only do what I can do. But that really sucks. And I feel like I constantly oscillate between seeing, happy single women on here who are going, pick your partner wisely and just wait and just stay single and everything's fine. And I get that and I believe that. But I think about how happy I've been in my partnerships when I've had them and when they were good. And I miss that feeling so badly. And I don't want to date from a point of desperation because it's not that. And I'm not going to pick somebody just to have somebody. But I'm really tired.
Well, it's disappointing on both sides, because the men she went on dates with were probably excited too, thinking they might have found someone worth pursuing, only to realize it wasn't a match. Now, she's feeling the exact same way those guys probably felt. Finally meeting someone you think has potential, only for it to fizzle out. It's that gut punch of disappointment when expectations don't meet reality. Right now, she's crying, having a full meltdown over how hard dating is. The frustration, the loneliness, and the repeated letdowns are all crashing down on her at once. She's overwhelmed because it feels like no matter how much she tries, she keeps running into dead ends. But part of what's fueling that breakdown is the realization that dating isn't just hard. It's especially hard when you've passed on good men in the past, held on to unrealistic standards for too long, or waited until later in life to seriously look for a partner. Whichever category they fall into, it always ends the same.